These guys don't let anything stand in the way of doing the right thing. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 heroic moments in anime.
Last time I ran into you, I couldn't fight because I had to protect my friends. But now, oh, you guys are so gonna get it!
Also, if you're feeling a little glum with Season 3 of Hero Academia over, why not go plus ultra and head over to our companion channel Mojo Plays to check out my review of the new video game My Hero Wants Justice. That's right, my quirk is shameless plug. For this list, we're looking at the characters in anime that overcame all manner of hardships in order to do what's right, whether it be defending the innocent or protecting someone they cared about. Prepare to feel inspired, as well as see plenty of epic spoilers down the line. Number 10, Broken Heart, Noble Spirit. The 7 Deadly Sins. Poor Jericho. It's not hard to see why she would fall for the fox's sin of greed. After all, Ban isn't only quite the looker, but has an overall suaveness that would melt the heart of any maiden. But unfortunately for her, he's only got eyes for Elaine. It's painful to watch, yet she doesn't think twice about saving the pair of them when the commandments showed up to murder them. Unable to move their bodies, Jericho carries the two lovers despite the oncoming attacks, refusing to ditch them and run. You're a true knight, Jericho. Number 9, Eye for an Eye, Megalo Box. Coach Nanbu has never stood at the pinnacle of decency. After all, he used to make a living by staging rigged underground boxing fights. However, as both he and Joe made their way towards Megalonia, he finds himself torn between paying off what he owes to a fearsome gangster and helping his protege take the championship. During a critical moment, Nanbu makes his choice by cutting out his own eye in order to square his debts. He may not have gone to see Joe land that winning punch, but it's fair to say he was the one who laid the foundation. Number 8, A Chef's Chivalry, Food Wars.
I will use my rights as head chef to cut you loose along with your girlfriend.
What'd you say?
Soma, that's enough!
For the most part, Soma is a pretty chill guy who ignores all insults towards him and prefers to let his cooking do the talking. However, when his friend and best girl, Megumi, is humiliated by alumni Shinomiya due to unfair circumstances, Soma isn't gonna let that fly.
Well, I am not very satisfied. That was totally out of her control, because you had produce in there that had already turned bad.
With her expulsion imminent, the chef gloves come off and Soma challenges him to a Shokugeki.
Does that rule at Totsuki still apply after a student has already graduated?
What are you talking about?
I'm challenging you.
Channeling his inner Gordon Ramsay, Soma's overwhelming determination to save his classmates from an unwarranted punishment is nothing short of epic.
Will you take back your decision to expel Megami?
Number 7, Defending Noelle, Black Clover.
Not a chance!
Asta is pretty used to mages giving him crap about his lack of magic, but don't think for one second you can talk down to one of his friends without earning a demon sword to the face.
You guys really don't pull your punches, huh? Oh well, nothing I'm not used to.
After Noelle's own vile family taunt and assault her, Asta pretty much declares war on the whole Silver lineage, lashing out with pure ferocity.
You don't need to run away from people like this, Noelle.
But
Needless to say, watching him wipe the smug look off their royal faces is an absolute delight to behold. Anything for one of modern anime's best tsunderes.
I'm gonna get results like no one has before! I'll do whatever it takes to become the Wizard King and prove you wrong!
Number 6, the guts to never give up. Naruto.
back off! That's enough already, you traitor!
No matter what you think of the numerous overpowered skills that this ninja developed during Shippuden, there's no denying the one trait that's remained consistent throughout Naruto's character growth is his unwillingness to ever back down.
Stay out of it. Or die.
Oh yeah?
With Kabuto going in for the killing blow against Tsunade, Naruto throws himself to intercept the strike, all before showing the results of his training by releasing his first ever Rasengan.
Rasengan!
Even when he was a little shit, he sure knew how to take a punch.
All you do need is the guts to never give up.
Number 5, Execution Interruption, Bleach.
Hey,
Ichigo.
The mad dash to rescue Rukia from her unjustified death sentence made up the bulk of what many believe to be this anime's highlights, all of which culminated in this spectacular showdown.
Farewell.
Just as Rukia is about to be turned to ashes, Ichigo arrives on the scene at the last second, thwarting her execution.
I've come here to rescue you. You got it?
The substitute Shinigami then proceeds to wreck the Gote 13 with his overwhelming strength, all before clashing blades with Captain Flower Power himself, Byakuya. It's a brilliant payoff to the meticulous build-up and care that went into this iconic arc.
I can see your moves. Byakuya Kuchiki.
Number 4, Saitama vs Meteor, One Punch Man.
Who sent you?
I'm just a guy who's a hero for the fun of it.
As the singular most powerful being to ever grace the medium, Saitama has managed to knock down a whole slew of villains, monsters, and world enders with minimum effort. However, probably the best example of Saitama acting like a hero would be when he single-handedly punched his way through an incoming meteor.
You're not gonna fall on my town!
Leaping into the sky like a bullet, watching Saitama destroy the approaching cataclysm is like something straight out of the Silver Age of comics. Even if no one thanked him, it just further proves that beneath that dopey exterior lies the heart of a true hero.
I guess that takes care of that.
Number 3, The Flag, One Piece.
Hey, Big Mouth!
We all know that Luffy wants to be the king of the pirates, living for adventures with his crew and occasionally kicking the crap out of swashbuckling scumbags. However, it was in this scene that we saw just how much the Straw Hat Captain respected piracy in all its aspects.
Do your worst, you can't break this flag!
When the wicked Wapol tries to blow up the flag belonging to Chopper's foster father, Luffy stood his ground and took on the explosion full force, keeping the flag safe while declaring its immortal importance.
It stands for something that you jackasses will never understand in a million years!
Number 2, Goodbye One for All, My Hero Academia.
Goodbye. One for all.
Not only is this clash between the symbol of peace and his nemesis one of the most epic battles in recent memory, but it also perfectly encapsulated everything endearing about All Might.
Even as my body rots and grows frail, even as you expose my weakened state, in my heart I remain the symbol of peace. and there's nothing you can do to take that from me!
With his quirk waning in the face of All for One's mesh of stolen superpowers, all he can do is push himself beyond his last limit in order to finally bring an end to his most hated enemy.
United States of Smash!
This not only results in him unleashing the United States of Smash, but also signals the end of his time as the world's greatest hero, losing the last of his strength to pass on a message to his young successor.
Now, it's your turn.
Number 1, Lelouch's Sacrifice. Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion R2.
The only ones who should kill are those prepared to be killed.
All this member of the Britannian royal family ever wanted was to make a change. As the masked Vigilante Zero, Lelouch certainly came close, but only when he became the Emperor of Britannia was he able to achieve his dream.
The Emperor has allowed us to complete the grand task of unifying the world. Glory to His Majesty Lelouch! All hail Britannia!
Whatever mistakes he made along the way, he still managed to succeed in uniting the world through the Zero Requiem, wherein he made himself a figure that everyone could despise.
Lelouch, is this what you wanted? What you set out to do? To control the world?
As prime target number 1, Lelouch has his friend Suzaku don the mantle of Zero and end his life, finally bringing peace to the world.
I destroy the world and create it anew.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.